Is here you're gonna get okay, guys, here you're gonna get what I call my mom lecture on time management your freshman year of college. One of the biggest adjustments going into your freshman year of college is there's a big difference between high school and college in the way things are scheduled. You'll get your schedule and you sign up for around 15 credits of classes, which equates to 15 hours in a classroom, which is really weird because in your past life, you've spent like 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 35 hours in the classroom. So the big difference is that those in class hours are now um, just part of your learning experience, where in college, for every hour you spend in class, we expect you to spend 2 hours outside of class working on that. So a lot of your education and it comes with self-learning outside of the classroom. So you're going to have these huge gaps during your day. It's not scheduled 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's no bells that tell you to go from class to class like you do in high school. Mom's not going to wake you up and send you off. Um, she's not going to create lunch for you or dinner for you. So all the things are very much self-managed time management things. So what I highly recommend, well, let's first by just start by looking at what your schedule might look like. Not that, that's my schedule. Your schedule might look like something like this. Freshman course schedule. You have 15 credit hours. You don't start class until 9 a.m. any day. You don't even start until 11 a.m. on Tuesdays. You have this 1 hour gap here, nothing after 2 o'clock here, all of these big gaps. And it seems like it's an easy load, but in reality, it's just not. There's going to be high expectations here and a lot of time management work that you need to do. So instead, I highly recommend that you create your own annotated schedule. Create a schedule for yourself that shows your plan each week, and it can be the same for each week or you can change it each week. But right on there, put your schedules right here. You write down that actual schedule, but then put in here when you're going to eat breakfast and make it so that you're getting up at the same time every day, even though you don't have class at the same time every day. Get a routine. Schedule lunch when you'll have lunch every day. And then when are you going to study those different things? So instead of going back to class, you are going back to your room in between classes, schedule that you're going to study psychology in that time frame instead. And then I would also recommend adding to this where you're going to study. So find a room near your classes instead of going back to your class or back to your dorm room all the time. Find a room near your classes where you're actually going to study in what specific class. And then you can calculate out how many hours you're spending on studying for that class because it needs to be at least 2 hours for every 1 hour you are inside of class. So make sure that you're scheduling yourself out and understanding that the effort that you need to put in for your classes comes much beyond just what that time is that you're sitting in the classroom. So that's my little mom lecture for you today. There'll be more tomorrow.